Dude said Blues could do, we can too. So, I know it's October and I haven't really been playing any horror games. So I wanted to play Little Nightmares 3. So I played Little Nightmares 1 and 2. Apparently there is a damn mobile game that I didn't play. But I wanted to play that. I'm going to play Little Nightmares 3. I want to know the story because I forgot the story. It's been like 2-3 years since I played Little Nightmares 2. So yeah. So I'm gonna watch this video right here by Haby. This video was 2 years ago, so it has nothing about Little Nightmares 3. So the thing is, I remember that there's a girl named Six, like this raincoat person right here, and the bag head is 7, I believe. And I think they eat people. I don't remember. I don't remember anything. So that's why you're watching this. My next video is probably me playing Little Nightmares 3 for the first time. Alright, here we go. Alright, beginning. Alright, let's go.
I'm going to be telling the entire story of Little Nightmares. The games came out in this order, but I'll be going through them chronologically, which is in this order. 4 characters, 4 stories.
Who's that little?
The story of the girl in the yellow raincoat.
It's not the same character. Wait, shit. Hold on. That's not the same character? Like, go back. It's gonna be one of those videos. I'm gonna pause. Alright, start with the girl in the raincoat. This was a mobile game. It's not the. Really? It's not the. This is some Nintendo shit right here. We got like 3 different types of links. Alright. It's this one. I know this one's name is 6. It's the price is
Very Little Nightmares. The game
Very Little Nightmares, sorry.
A mansion on
The
top
nest,
of a rocky
right?
cliff. The girl in the yellow raincoat wakes up in her hot air balloon, which has crash landed into the nest. After going through the attic, the girl sees a kid named Six, who quickly runs away.
Oh yeah, so that's the one we play in Little Nightmares 1, I believe. Who the fuck is that? Dude. Yo, what the hell is that? You got goggles? Dude want to be Mercenary Tao so bad. Dude literally decided Mercenary Tao after he got fucked the first time.
He's been crafting dolls out of live children. She manages to free a kid from a kid.
That's kind of weird. Let me turn this down real quick. Alright. He wants to make dolls out of kids. Okay.
But sadly,
Let's go.
the kid gets turned into a doll, as we will see later.
Oh.
The girl
Oh, the one we're playing
successfully eludes
as?
the craftsman while going through his workshops. She makes it to the living quarters of the nest, where she encounters the butler.
Who the
and uses
fuck
his
is
telekinetic powers
that?
To hover around and carry out his chores.
Oh.
Six is occasionally seen wandering about, trying to escape on her own. Further into the living quarters, we meet the Pretender, the supposed owner of the mansion, and she's having a tea party with her dolls.
All those dolls are
seemingly very lonely, so she had set up a bunch of dolls in various rooms to give her the illusion of company. At the mansion's foyer, she yells at a doll before angrily dragging it outside.
Okay, everything seems pretty good so far. So you got the 6 is in there somewhere, just going around somewhere. You got the yellow raincoat girl right here, just going around. I already forgot what else this nigga said. Oh my gosh.
That particular doll was the kid that the girl rescued earlier. When the girl exits the mansion, the butler starts to chase after her. While running away from the butler, the girl happens upon Six again. The two of them briefly cooperate to escape, after which Six runs off on her own. The girl
hey, come on, Six, why you running?
She sees the
oh yeah, and I know Six I remember Six backstabs the paper bag. I remember that from the end of Little Nightmares 2. It's like she didn't save him. I remember that. I do remember that.
Mourning the loss of her doll.
Damn.
The Pretender starts to go after the girl down a very tall cliff.
You better climb.
While getting away, the girl saves Six from falling to death. To return the favor, Six pushes a boulder onto the Pretender. But,
you bitch, got his ass. Dude, girl just got Gruntilda.
Survive.
Well, down you go.
So the girl and the Pretender fall into the water, and the girl's raincoat floats to the surface, confirming her death.
Oh, she did die.
We see that Six survived the journey. We're going to be seeing a lot more of her. So that's the end of Very Little Nightmares.
Dang, you die of dying? Oh, it's Mono.
After having a dream/vision,
his name's Mono. I thought it was 7 for some fucking reason.
Next to a TV. He finds a cabin and gets into the basement where a music box can be heard.
I'm pretty sure that's 6 right there, if I remember correctly.
The room where he's introduced to Six.
Yep.
Mono reaches his hand out to her, but she pushes past him and runs away. Six goes upstairs and tries to reach a handle to open the attic. Realizing that she can't reach it on her own, she decides to team up with Mono.
Teamwork's the dream work.
Key from the attic and use it to escape the cabin. They alert the hunter, the owner of the cabin, as they sneak past him.
Shit, I remember that hunter. Dang, do use American style breathing.
Until they're cornered into a shed. As luck would have it, there's a shotgun in the shed, so they shoot the hunter.
Monkey see, monkey do, nigga. Bah!
The pair make it to a shore and ride on a wooden door, slowly drifting across the ocean until they arrive at the Pale City. While going through the abandoned buildings, a TV suddenly turns on. Mono is strangely drawn to the TV, and he somehow turns the transmission until he's literally sucked into the TV screen.
Yeah, I don't really understand this. Like, why did that happen?
The door at the end of the hall, but Six pulls him out of the TV. Anyhow, Mono.
So, I'm guessing I'm trying to make a theory. I guess right now, I'm guessing Mono can see the future. I'm guessing. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Maybe I know Six betrays him. I remember that. But dang.
Initially, it looks empty, but further inside, they encounter the bullies.
You mean that lanky ass fucker?
Porcelain. A group of bullies.
Oh yeah, these claw ass people.
Gets dragged away. So Mono continues forward alone and comes across the teacher.
Yeah, the teacher. I remember that damn teacher.
Unruly as they can be, are scared shitless of the teacher, and they behave perfectly while in her presence.
Yeah, you better behave when the teacher's around. Oh my god, the neck! I remember that shit creeped me out the first time I was playing.
Mono makes it to the kitchen where he fights two bullies. Using a bully's head that popped off, he disguises himself and walks past the cafeteria and the hallway undetected.
Okay. Alright. I remember that part. I remember that.
Mono fights off the rest of the bullies he comes across. Mono finds Six hanging upside down in the bathroom, so he kills the bullies responsible and cuts her loose.
Man, leave Six alone. Actually, no, fuck Six now. Think about it. Everyone like that. Yes, we did.
Back together, Mono and Six continue to travel through the school. When they come across a bully who's busy drawing on the floor, Six gets some payback.
Yep. Gotcha. Neck. Kill him. Snap that neck. Oh!
Six and Mono try to sneak past the teacher as she's practicing the piano, but she spots them.
Uh-oh. Time to dip. Dude, that's some scary ass shit. You know, I can't wait to play Little Nightmares 3.
They barely escape the teacher through an air vent, and they make it out of the school.
But I heard some people didn't really like Little Nightmares 3 that much.
But Stefan assumed that this is the same raincoat from Very Little Nightmares, and it's somehow found its way to the Pale City. Anyway, Mono and Six turn up at the hospital. The hospital's main occupants are the patients, amalgamation.
I do not remember these people.
And mannequin parts. Mono and Six come up against the doctor.
Oh,
responsible
gosh,
for
man.
Patients. Mono and Six are seen.
They all move so uncanny. It's like really weird.
As the doctor chases after them, the pair lure him.
Man, you big back self. You can't do anything else.
Six's reaction to watching him being burned alive is interesting to say the least. So they escape the hospital and continue to traverse the city. They encounter the viewers, residents of the Pale City that have become obsessed with the TVs, or more accurately, the TV's transmission. Mono finds another TV that draws him in, and this time he's able to finally reach the door at the end of the hall. By opening
what happened this time?
He releases the Thin Man.
The Thin Man? Oh yeah, big old lanky. I remember seeing him.
Six pulls Mono out of the TV, and shortly after, the Thin Man follows.
Oh yeah, he opened the door. Bro, let's go. Uh-oh. Dude said Blues could do, we can too. Yo,
tries to hide, the Thin Man catches her and takes her away, leaving behind her glitched remains.
Dang. Bye-bye.
Mono goes back to the TV, and he discovers he can use it to.
Oh yeah, I remember we killed the dude. Well, killed. I don't remember, but I know we went inside the TV and saved Six. I remember that. Brain blast having ass. I saw the eyeball.
With his newfound ability, Mono uses the TVs to travel through the city. He finds Six trapped in another TV, and he tries to pull her out.
Grab him.
The Thin Man pulls her back in. The Thin Man comes out and goes after Mono, slowly but confidently hunting him down. Mono manages to get away from the Thin Man.
Bye, Thin Man.
He sees the glitched remains of Six, which pushes him to stand his ground. Near the front of the signal tower, Mono takes off his paper mask and confronts the Thin Man. The two of them face off, and we see that their powers are very much alike. Their duel bends the very buildings around them. In the end, Mono is able to overcome the Thin Man, resulting in the latter disintegrating. And so Mono finally makes it to the signal tower, the source of the transmission. Reality inside the tower seems to go by its own supernatural
This one kind of, this part kind of fucked me up when I first played it, if I remember.
Who's turned into a grotesque monstrosity.
Ew.
Obsessed with her music box.
Yo, you know all the times I saved you? That's it. Kind of pissed me off when you dropped me down to my death.
Destroy it.
Bonk.
Six fiercely protects her music box. She's
oh yeah.
Kill Mono, despite everything they've been
Bonk.
through.
Yep. I remember this.
Destroys the music box in the end, which does bring Six back to normal.
Yeah, I remember this. I remember this word. She kicked my ass the first time I played that.
The towers start to cave in, so the two of them start to haul ass. While Six is well ahead, the path to the exit crumbles, and Mono jumps to grab onto Six's hand. Instead of pulling him back up right away, Six stares into Mono's face for a bit, and then she lets him go.
Yes. Yes, this was... Yes, that's literally what I did the first... That's literally me. I'm sitting here like, what the hell? Like, I literally just saved your ass and you do that shit to me. That's why I had trust issues.
Leaving Mono for dead. What the f?
Exactly.
Just let him go after all the shit they've been through.
Exactly.
We will get to that soon. Mono survives the fall, and he wanders the fleshy mass until he finds a chair. The fleshy walls start to close in, but then the environment...
I don't remember this.
Concrete. So he sits down and submits to his fate. As time passes,
he turns into the tent, the Thin Man.
Innocence, and grows taller until he turns into
the Thin Man himself. Yes. So you... Yes, that's what I remember. You literally turn into...
Hence,
but why did he go...
begins anew. The Thin Man waits until he is inevitably freed by his younger self. Back to Six. After visiting the tower, she pops into some room. Her shadow self appears and gestures towards a pamphlet on the floor. The shadow disappears, and Six's stomach growls with hunger. No
wonder dude turned to the Thin Man. Dude got betrayed by the one who's kept saving and saving and saving. And dude, he just sat to the table until grownhood just to relive this. Wow, man. That's some shit, man. Fuck. That's some trauma I don't never want to go through.
The pamphlet seems to be an advertisement for the mall, where Little Nightmares 1 takes place. That's the end of Little Nightmares 2. Alright, let's talk about why Six dropped Mono.
Yes, please tell me why. Hold on. Six shadow her shadow, okay. Because of her chronic hunger. Oh yeah, she didn't want to involve the consumer. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember in Little Nightmares 1, Six really just eats things. In her eyes, Six was betrayed by Mono when she captured by the Thin Man. Oh yeah, because they're the same people. Maybe Six realized they're the same person and they don't want to be associated with them. Maybe I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt here, if you can't tell. Mono has put a Six in danger 6 rating. Six is maybe following modestly throughout the game. Yes. Six up. Nigga, fuck. Alright, whatever.
But I want to focus on the three I believe to be the most plausible. It's
Alright, drop it on me.
They all contributed to her sudden betrayal. First theory. Six saw Mono's face up close for the first time. Seeing the resemblance, Six realized that Mono would eventually grow up to become the Thin Man, hence why she dropped him. Second theory. Mono destroyed Six's music box.
Man, fuck that.
Is a pretty big theme in this game. For the viewers, their escape was the TV transmission, and they would quite literally do anything in order to keep watching. Although Mono had good intentions, he took away Six's source of comfort, which made her resent him. Here's a tweet from the official Little Nightmares 2.
Please explain the ending to us. Extracting someone from a fantasy can be deeply unsettling for everyone involved. Yeah.
That basically validates his theory. I couldn't find the other tweet, but they also mentioned that while in the signal tower, Six's perspective was completely different from the player/Mono's perspective. While Mono was trying to save Six, this is what it could have looked like in her perspective.
Well.
Third theory. Six is a little bit. In any
case,
as much as I hate how often this phrase is thrown around, it's really up to your interpretation. Anywhoosies, let's move on to the story of Secrets of the Maw, the DLC expansion pack of Little Nightmares 1. The game
that's 7, I believe.
A submersible ship resort that caters to the ritually. The protagonist of this story is the Runaway Kid. The kid wakes up.
Oh, it's just the Runaway Kid. It's not no number.
He drops into the depths where he has to evade an unseen but ever-present threat known as the Granny. She's supposed to look like this. Wow, what a beauty.
Ew, shit.
Constantly in hot pursuit.
That ain't the Granny I know. Put on the screen the real Granny.
The Granny does eventually show her beautiful face and tries to break the platform.
Nah, electrocute that bitch.
But the kid pushes a TV into the water, which electrocutes her. The kid makes it back up, but he gets captured by the janitor.
The janitor? I spent once I played. Yeah, old cue ball. I remember.
Catch a brief glimpse at 6 before the kid is dragged away. He gets stuffed into a body bag on a moving hook, but he manages to break free. He falls onto a pile of coals, and a few gnomes check up on him, but they scurry away when he gets up. The kid is now in the hideaway, where he meets a number of gnomes. The gnomes are initially apprehensive, but when the kid embraces them, they quickly warm up and follow him around. They're so
cute.
Pikmin. Look at them. When enough gnomes are gathered to feed the furnace, the kid takes the ascent using the transport poles. He passes through a gnome shelter and gets on top of an elevator, unknowingly almost coming into contact with.
Oh yeah, 6 ate her neck. I don't know why. I guess dude's gotta tell me.
The lady's quarters. The kid sneaks past the lady, who's curiously brushing her hair in front of her broken mirror. As the kid collects the statues needed to proceed to the next area, he encounters the Shadow Kids. The Shadow Kids are very hostile and dangerous, but they can be fought off with the light. The kid finds the last statue, which grants him access to a secret room. Inside, the kid sneaks a peek at the lady unmasked, which she's not too thrilled.
Hey, Grace. Don't look at me! I'm ugly.
The kid realizes he needs to get the f out, but unfortunately, the lady is one step ahead of him.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
The kid wakes up as a gnome, and he wanders through.
He got turned to a gnome.
He finds his way to a room where
I don't remember
there's
this.
sausage on the floor. So he looks at the sausage, and that's it. That's the end of the story.
Oh! Oh! I remember fucking 6 ate that dude. Fucking 6 ate her. Him. I remember now. Oh my gosh.
You might be wondering, what's the big deal behind this last scene? Whoa. We'll get
Dude, why did you...
now we have
oh my
the last story in a Little Nightmares timeline, which, funny enough, is the first game that came out. The main character of this story is, obviously, 6. The Little Nightmares comics show that 6 was taken to the Maw against her will by the Ferryman. But the after-credits scene of Little Nightmares 2 seems to indicate that 6 went to the Maw on her own volition. I don't know, but either way, 6 ends up at the Maw. The story starts with 6 having a dream about the lady.
Yeah, I remember.
She wakes up in a suitcase and begins her journey. As she makes her way through, she comes across a hanged man, which looks a lot like the Thin Man. Probably just a coincidence. 6 shows up
This was originally an indie game. No, it wasn't. It's been that game.
Prison cafeteria, where she starts to suffer from a crippling bout of hunger. A kid very kindly throws a piece of bread to her, which she devours. And so she continues on her merry way. 6 happens upon a few gnomes throughout her journey, which, like the runaway kid, she can befriend by hugging them. After some time, she's stuck with hunger pains again, and she finds a meat in a cage and walks into the very obvious trap.
Yep. Monk.
6 wakes up in a room full of other caged children. She breaks out
that's where old boy got taken away.
Out the other children as she makes her way out. The janitor is a constant threat to 6 as she passes through his territory. The janitor eventually corners 6 into
go down.
But with his arm sticking through, 6 gets the chance to slam the door on him.
Take them arms away.
She leaves the janitor's lair by taking a ride on a meat hook.
Like,
she lands on a
some of these enemies are just fucking stupid. Some of them are just fucking stupid.
To get hit with chronic hunger. She spots a mouse caught in a trap and eats it. The girls, but girls gotta eat. 6 makes it to the kitchen where she encounters the
this dude. This dude pissed me off when I first played. I remember this part took me a little while.
Not very hygienic, and their dish handling is questionable at best. The chefs try to hunt down 6, but she narrowly escapes the kitchen on a moving hook. She eventually finds herself at the outer part of the maw,
then that's bright.
We see a long line of guests making their way inside.
Americans.
Takes her back inside the maw, and we catch a glimpse of the lady who's overseeing the guests. 6 reaches the dining area where the guests are devouring massive amounts of food, entirely consisting of various meats. Even with all the food in front of them, the guests are overly fixated on trying to eat.
See, that's the thing. All that food on your damn face, but you want this little girl.
Clamber after 6, but she manages to get away.
Time to go. Fat ass people. Get out of my damn.
Shortly after, 6 is once more hit with hunger pains, and she finds a gnome who's offering a sausage to her. And that's the runaway kid, remember? So, what do you think our heroine decides to do?
Dude, ate that girl, bitch. Nah. I remember that shit. Right front of yep. Wait, what's it? Hold on. Wasn't there a fucking dude up there? Yeah. What the fuck is that? Yeah, I see that. I see you up there. I saw that. Wait, there's a gnome right there. They left. It's gone. See? I see that. Like, what the hell? What was that?
This. To be fair though, she probably realized that the sausage is made up of human meat, but still though, kind of fucked up. Anyway, Six rides an elevator.
The sausage? Wait, what? The sausage was... Wait, the sausage was human meat? What the fuck? Whatever. We ain't gonna go... We ain't gonna talk about this shit right here? Why the hell is that up there? Oh, it's not Shadow 6? It might be Shadow 6. But whatever. Alright, go back.
At the lady's residence. She sneaks past the lady and grabs a key. After
we doing this shit again.
For some reason, Six makes her way through the residence and sees that all the mirrors
of the lady
disappears.
The lady could have easily notified Six if she wanted to.
For some reason, Six makes her way through the residence and sees that all the mirrors are broken, except for one that's conveniently small enough for her to hold. With the mirror,
convenient, huh?
Six has a showdown with the lady.
Why?
Turns out that the lady's own reflections cause some serious damage to her. After a couple hits, the lady is staggered, and Six is once again overcome with hunger.
Well,
so
time to eat her.
Takes a bite. Six absorbs.
I am not sorry. I hope you enjoy my eating sounds.
The lady's powers, becoming a little nightmare. Six returns
to
the dining
that's
area
fucking crazy.
The guests try to reach
oh yeah, she became God. Like, what's that lady if she is that powerful enough to see you just killing people just by walking by?
After the credits roll, we see Six at the deck, presumably waiting for a boat to pick her up. Kind of messed up how the most morally praised character got the best ending.
Exactly.
Anyway, that's it. That was the entire story of Little Nightmares. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
That's it. Oh, damn, that was it. That kind of ended abruptly. But dang. Okay. I really don't know why fucking Six got the best ending. Such as life, I guess. I don't know. So I know Little Nightmares 3 came out a few days ago, but I also know that the developers of the original Little Nightmares 1 and 2 and the mobile game is actually making another game. I forgot what it was called, but I'm gonna be playing that too. But first, I'm gonna be playing Little Nightmares 3. So I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe and all that shit. Now get the fuck out of here.